Hello guys, it's your girl again, Julie. Greetings to all my returning subscribers and viewers. Yes, so I don't come again. A lot of my fans have been asking me, Julie Yams, where is the video that the Minister of Women Affairs did? That you guys are not saying the truth about what she really said, that it's not possible that the children of the late gospel singer OSINACHI, that the children couldn't have said the things that we bloggers are saying. I said, Mona see me see trouble. I know they lie you. Now waiting I see for social media, that was what I brought. So they said, no, we want to see for ourselves, because what you people are saying is so horrific that it is not possible for any child to go through that kind of an abuse and the mother will still be there. Now it is the video. I have searched for the video and I have brought the video for you guys to see. So you could not they ask me again, say it's not true, it's not true. So now go see and say not true. Like I said in my previous video, go and watch all the videos that I did about OSINACHI. I kept saying I blame this woman so much. Is it love, na juju, or na fear? Now I keep you for this kind of marriage that you are not even doing any good to the children. I am sorry to say, and I keep saying it, please fans forgive me, that it is better for OSINACHI to go, for God to save the children, because what OSINACHI was doing, she was destroying, she has already destroyed herself, but she was also destroying 4 innocent children in the process. OSINACHI eldest son is 12 years old. That boy is in primary 5. He's almost retarded. He couldn't read. A 12 years old boy that couldn't read, that is in primary 5. What do you think OSINACHI was doing? She was destroying the children, as if I knew. Before I saw this full interview, I said it, that it's better for OSINACHI to go so that people will be able to save these children, because she was a stumbling block. The man was using her as a stumbling block. The man is a sadist. He wasn't just abusing OSINACHI physically, emotionally. He was also doing it to the children. He was physically abusing those children. Those children were living in fear. They couldn't speak out. They couldn't save their mother because their mother never saved them. A woman fights for her children. A normal human being. Speaking when you carry for your belly 9 months, you knew how it was. If you see even that child is bad, if you see anybody want to pin for your child, you will see that mother, that nature, that lioness will come out of any mother. But OSINACHI sat down there and allowed her husband to be abusing her and abusing the children. OSINACHI, you failed as a woman. You also failed as a mother. Even the gift that God gave you, you also failed. What is wrong with you? I am sorry, guys. If you listen to this, it's heartbreaking. Because God gave you this gift, you were a blessing to people. You had a ministry. But where is the ministry today? God have not called you. It was not your time. You still have a purpose on earth. But you allowed, just because I want to be married, I don't want to be a divorcee. You allowed that to cut short your ministry that God gave you. OSINACHI, why? I think you will stand before your maker and you will have to answer this question. Because me, I never hear all these kind of things before. Even the children, I am not sure it's all of them. They even told the Minister of Affairs, the women of Minister of Affairs. By the time those children get to the family members and they are not comfortable, because don't forget, this woman is a stranger. So the children will still be hiding some. And these children lives with their family member and then begins to open up. You will be shocked at the things that man was doing to OSINACHI and the children. The man is a sadist. Maybe that man is a complete sadist that I don't know why OSINACHI stayed. If the man loved his children, he wasn't giving this heal treatment to the children as well. We would have said, okay, that was the only reason why she stayed, that the man was a good father to the children. The man wasn't even a good father to the children. He wasn't a good husband to you. So what is it? OSINACHI, what is it that kept you in this kind of abusive and toxic marriage? Me, I don't understand though. Guys, whatever you think, make una help me to understand why OSINACHI went through this suffering. Why OSINACHI? Why? They said even on your sick bed, your brother came to see you. The same called beast of a husband walked him out, and you were there. You were even telling your brother, go for peace to reign. Did you know you were going to die? That would have been the last opportunity for your brother to even see you. You still allowed your brother to go, and then you prefer your beast of a man. Continue to marry the man. I bet may I go, Bo.
It's so traumatizing, so heartbreaking. The death of this beautiful gospel singer, our dear sister OSINACHI, is one death that are too many, and we cannot be silent any longer. When I came into the compound and saw the children, 4 young children, beautiful children, 3 boys, 1 girl. He had so hypnotized the children that they should not speak, and they should never say anything that has been happening in the house. I came in with a crew, with all the directors from the ministry and the permanent secretary. And so sad. We did all we could. We met a friend of his there who has stationed himself to monitor what is happening, and the nanny that visits them to take care of the children. So when I was asking questions, the children, I saw that they were not forthcoming. And I now excused everyone out. I said I needed to have one-on-one with the children. So I sent all the children in. I asked the nanny to take them in. I started with the first son. I said, do you love your mommy? He said, yes. Has your mommy taught you to tell lies? He said, no. I said, you know that, is she alive or dead? He said, she's dead. You know that she's now your angel and she's watching you. She'll be very sad if you tell lies. I'm here. I introduced myself, and I told him that the president is concerned, every Nigerian is concerned. We all join them to mourn OSINACHI's death. But what we want from him is the truth. If they want us to help them, all I want from you is the truth. The boy adjusted his seat. He looked at me. I said, do you fear God? Did your mom teach you how to pray and speak the truth? He said, yes. Then he opened up. There was nobody, myself, himself, and my permanent secretary. And thank God, my permanent secretary was recording everything. The boy now opened up and said that their dad used to beat their mom, and their mom was always sad. She would always sad and thinking he will beat her and fling her off. He doesn't spare them himself, that he gathered them in the room and will be beating them with a big belt. If the mom comes in to ask him to stop, he will turn back on her, beat her, lift her, fling her up. And that has always been the issue. And that they are always scared, and that he doesn't go out, he's always in the home. It's the mom that runs around. She goes for her gospel music, bring back the money. In fact, if the money is paid through cash, through a bank account, it's paid to his account. She has no account of her own. Any cash she comes back with, he collects it. And he will give just a peanut to her for feeding. In fact, the boy said he eats more than them. He will give mommy small money, and when she cooks, the next minute he starts shouting and beating her, that he is always shouting. And their mom was living in fear, always sitting sad. Oh, it was such a horrible story to hear from a young boy of just 12. The eldest son is 12. And because of the trauma the children went through, I asked him which class he is. He's in class 5 at the age of 12. Why? He said he can't even read. A boy of 12 years can't even read. So mentally, this child is already destroyed.
Retarded, yes.
Completely. I was battling with tears. So when he finished, I asked him to move to the other side. I called the nanny to bring in the second child. The second son, wonderful, beautiful son, who is also gifted. I learned that he sings well. they mentioned it. So I asked him, I said, can you sing for me? When he sang, you could hear his voice like an angel. The DPO had just come to do some investigation, and he met me there. We were all battling with tears. The DPO, a man, couldn't help his tears. The second son explained the same horrible situation that they've all been going through. So my palm said, even these two were enough. The other two, when I said, okay, call them and let's just, the third one said, no, mommy, I want to talk. The little one, they insisted that they will also tell their story. So we sent everyone out and we listened to each one of them, one after the other. In fact, the last one is 7. A girl, the only girl in the house. It's so sad. This is a situation that I'm calling on all Nigerians to stand with us and demand justice for OSINACHI, and these children must be protected because he is not just a bully. I lack words to describe this man. And it is sad that women, so many women are living and dying in abusive marriage. This is one out of so many that we are hearing. He stopped her from communicating with the entire family. None of her brothers come to the house. None of her sisters come to the house. I learned that she has a twin sister. Nobody comes in. Even when he beat hell out of her and she was rushed to the hospital, he took her to the hospital. And when the brother heard, he went there and he remained there and never allowed the brother to talk to her until she was on oxygen. It is such a heartbreaking story that I am calling on all well-meaning Nigerians that justice has to be done to serve as a deterrent to other abusive husbands that are killing innocent women day in, day out.